Hello, so today I'll talk about Citizenship Amendment Bill and National Register for Citizens. So it's a very sensitive topic, and I would want to share my insight about this topic, whether I am what I think about based on the facts of the bill and the NRC proposal. So the issue is we are already, when we see the environment, we understand that there are a huge protest going on all across the country, including the state of Delhi, which was never the case before, as long as the NRC was time and again tried to implement it in the Northeast. So there are two strands of protesters, what we see. One is two dominant strands, what we can call. One is the Muslim fraternity, who is directly opposing the CAA Act. And of course, they are supported by all sorts of different religious groups and students and people who are secular. And the second strand is the local uh, people of Northeast, the tribal people of Assam and other Northeast regions, who have been protesting since long against immigrants from Bangladesh. Now, why these two strands and why so much, how it got so much steam uh, in the last month of December 2019? So the issue is here that we understand the government's perspective that overall every country should have a list of citizens register maintained by the state government to have like these are the people so that the people list with the government so they can address their needs and they can sort out the immigrant issue, the people coming here and changing their demography or whatnot, all sorts of things can be dealt with, and these are being done. This is a practice all across in the developed world. Now, what is happening here is that yes, we are trying to create a register, and to have that register, the list of people, we need to understand that there's a process designed by the government, and there's a proper scrutiny for each people to have their name in this list. And now that scrutiny process, it will be eliminating a lot of people uh, in terms of them proving their place as an Indian citizen. They might not have the right documents, and that is a common phenomena among people in the BPL category and people who do not have much education, much formal link documentations will face this problem. So that strand is worried that they won't be able to prove their citizenship. Now the catch here is that so even if that is the case, then okay, the filter everyone will filter out over time. They will somehow there will be a process equal to all. Now the so that will be something across religion. But now the catch is here that NRC combined with CAA, the issue turns out to be something else. Now in CAA, what is happening is that people who have immigrated to India before 2014 of all religion but Muslims may not have that level of difficulty in proving their citizenship. So they don't need the documentation of that level of scrutiny. They will be welcomed with open arms and embraced by the country. However, people of Muslim community will not. If they are an immigrant and they don't have the proper, they don't qualify to prove themselves in the scrutiny process of documents, they will be detained in a particular center, sent back. They will have no rights in the country. The government is saying that Muslim community is something which is dominant across the neighboring countries, which is Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan. And there, the other religions, including Hindu, all are minorities, and they are coming here for because of religious persecution in those countries, in neighboring countries, and there the population of these other religions are shrinking. The data the government have shown is shrinking very rampantly, and it is something which is a danger on the all of these communities outside the majority. So we need to have uh, an embracing arm for them. We need to welcome them that they this is the country for them and they can stay here. Now the protesters are worried that okay, these facts are correct, but don't limit it to like a Muslim may also be persecuted in the neighboring countries, or there are other communities within Muslim which are persecuted, which may be embraced here. But that line of argument, let's keep it aside. The real issue is that the immigrants are already here now. The date is 2014, which was early 1970, 71, the wartime. Now it's 2014. The issue what will happen is that now is the population, some population we have, about 1.3, 1.35 billion people, within which maybe 20 to 30% are someone who may not succeed in proving their citizenship, the below, in terms of documents. Now, in that 20% people, 20% important people, the issue will be one second. आ रहे मम्मी 2 minutes. Now the issue will be that people in that bracket of 20%, they will face a lot of difficulties in proving their citizenship and having their name on the NRC. Now, what will happen is among those 20%, all the other religion except Muslims will be easily accommodated with the logic of, they have been religiously persecuted and all of those, so they'll be automatically being part of the NRC. However, the Muslims will not be able to prove, and they will be treated as immigrants, illegal immigrants, and someone who is not on NRC will have no rights, will be detained in detention centers, and will be sent back to these countries. So, in a way, they will have no rights in India, they will have no benefits of what a citizen get in India. So that sort of problem will be there for them. That is why this big scale protest, this will be something, this is something seen as religious cleansing of the state. Like the population demographic will change after this. If we remove the bottom, let's say 20% Muslims from the state list, then that is a problem. That will change the demographic. So that is something what will be the result of this action, and that is the one thing which is being protested. Therefore, the intellectuals are also behind it, and even the government backed out, understanding that this is something which across religion people are protesting against. This is something which may have very bad implications for the Indian demography, for the Indian Muslims, especially the poor class. So that is it about CAA and NRC. Thank you.